Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Coach Undress with coachingwithundress.com. And ladies, today we're going to talk about the $1 billion, trillion question in all relationships. The dating stages, the talking stages, the commitment. You have to ask, where is this relationship going? How do I bring up the question, the talk, the moment? Where is this relationship going? How do we find out where this is? Are we exclusive? Are you my boyfriend? Ladies, I know I hear all these situations, and I respect the intention. I respect the goal. I respect the desire. But you want to find out how, if he is ready to be your boyfriend, to be exclusive, to be committed to you, by not forcing him, definitely not the ultimatum, not convincing him, but paying attention to certain things that I want to go over. 3 specific steps, 3 specific tips, tools, not rules, on let's see if he's aware of these things, if you're aware of these things. And that way it'll give you more confidence to know, I believe this is going in the right way. I believe this is going in the right direction because you found out within yourself. But before we begin, let's break it down, the relationship. And I always coach this, and I'm always going to remind you all, it's the 3 C's that you want to establish in the relationship with him. That'll give you feel more confidence and security in where this is going. And the first one is the most obvious one, is just chemistry. Do we have chemistry? And usually if it's 2 people who are excited to see each other, attractive, passionate, enthusiastic, charming, we're probably going to have chemistry. And chemistry equals feeling, which is great. But a lot of times, a lot of relationships get solidified just on chemistry, which I understand why you would. Nothing wrong with it, but is it sustainable? Is it security? Is it stable? Not until you maybe develop the next phase, which is connection. Connection is past just the chemistry because it develops equals closeness, similar values, similar morals, similar upbringing, similar idea of where we are in our life, having those deep discussions, that emotional connection, the spiritual connection, our energies are in sync. All those great things that are just chemistry based as an attraction, physical qualities, and we're just clicking and vibing, but connection. Wow. We click, we connect. And most relationships, let's say after chemistry, do develop commitment after connection, or they want commitment after connection, or they want exclusivity after connection, as you should. Very common. But again, how to build more, how to solidify the relationship for something long term is the most important step that we sometimes are not patient to establish, which is the 3rd C, compatibility. Compatibility. Compatibility equals commitment. It expresses the connection. It magnifies the chemistry. But the compatibility, if we both want the same things, we both have the same idea of a future, we both are looking at the same kind of lifestyle. Kids, marriage, maybe not kids, but we both want the same things within the same amount of time. We're both emotionally stable to want the same things. We're both in a good place in our lives professionally that we want the same things. We both live in the same city. We both have given ourselves time to heal from past relationships. We both have learned and grown from each other where we don't sabotage the relationship. We're compatible. That is a very valuable, very sexy quality in a relationship, compatibility. So when you're in a position of afraid to ask, where are we going? What are we? Understand chemistry, connection, compatibility. But here is a tip and understanding about the relationship sense. But before I express that and share that, I would really appreciate your subscription because it's free and I want you to get notified for future videos. I'm here to help you all. Make any comments, any insight about your situation on this topic. I respond to all these personally and I always look forward to reading them. So here we go. More effort does not equal progress. Rewards the effort, but not the progress. Let me repeat that. More effort doesn't equal progress. More effort doesn't equal more progress. Rewards the effort, but not the progress. What do you mean by that? The idea is if they're showing effort in the relationship, which is great, but the relationship is not progressing, then you know you're not in a place to ask where this relationship's going because you want the relationship to progress. Move forward, and not in a rushed way, but in an open way of discussion. Because if you're compatible with someone, there's effort, but there's also the goal of progressing. How about a year from now, we go on this trip together? Next Christmas, I'd love to introduce you to my family. I was thinking that, we both talked about this before, we both wanted to maybe have kids before 35. You know what? Your lease is up and mine's up. Have you thought about moving in together maybe next year? I'd love to introduce you to my kids one day. All those great progressions solidifies compatibility, expresses connection, shows chemistry, because you see the relationship going forward. But if the effort is still repetitive over the same things, where it becomes stagnant, over the same things where it becomes complacent, and I know it might be kind of harsh, but it's over the same recycled stuff that's going on in the relationship, where a lot of times women get frustrated, it's not moving forward. So again, more effort doesn't equal more progress. Quality effort on something new, effort on anything new equals progress. Where are we going? Do we both want to open our worlds? Do we both want to combine our worlds? That's the goal that you wanted. Where are we? Where is this relationship going? And again, when you take the time to enjoy the chemistry, develop the connection, and establish the compatibility, you'll know those moments of progression happening more natural. Number two is more about empowering yourself. As a coach, I never try to convince you that he's the right guy. I never try to compromise your values and morals for his sake. That is not what I do as a coach. I bring you more clarity, more self-awareness, more accountability on your value. So number two is, don't be afraid to lose them if they're not giving you what you want. Don't be afraid to lose them if they're not stepping up to what you want. Don't accept stagnation. Time is irreplaceable, not this person. Time is irreplaceable. So when you accept stagnation, you accept complacency, progress in the same areas, but not effort in the same areas, but not progression, you're holding yourself back. You're limiting your options. You're limiting your potential, your future, because someone might not be ready, which is okay. It doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't make someone who's not ready for exclusive relationship, someone who's not ready to progress in a relationship. It doesn't make them a bad person. It doesn't. It just doesn't make them the right person for you. And that's okay. That's okay. It'll be better to have that awareness and understanding, to have that respect still with that person, compared to forcing him to be ready, forcing him to be understanding, forcing him to take steps forward. That's when the relationship becomes resentful, controlling, manipulative. And I've seen a lot of those too. Number three, in the stages of where this relationship is going, how to find out. This one's very important. Again, this has to do with more of compatibility than just chemistry and connection. Decide if this person is more than just you like them. Decide if this person's more than just you saying, I enjoy their company. And I know that might be sounding a little harsh again, but do you see qualities in this person to grow old with, to commit with, to start a family with? That's ultimately more important in those bigger goals than just, I like him, he makes me laugh. I think those are great qualities. I think those are awesome. But if you want someone for long-term marriage, father of your kids, your needs come before liking someone. Your needs come before liking. If you want to be a mother, you want to have kids, you want to get married, you want to get remarried, you don't want to get married, your needs come before liking someone. And that's okay on these specific big factored ones in life. Commitment, marriage, kids, where do we end up? Those, you should be okay with expressing your needs on that. Not making you selfish, not making you controlling. Those needs, I think you should admire and respect about who you are. And if someone's not willing to match you with that or step up with you on that, then you have to ask yourself, is this person ultimately someone I want to grow old with? I know these are tough questions, but again, these are ways to understand where the relationship's going, other than just forcing the conversation, other than just forcing that talk that we have to have. Be aware of these qualities. Understand chemistry is a feeling. Connection is closeness. Compatibility is commitment. My name is Coach Andres with coachingwithandres.com. I really appreciate you checking out this video. Leave any comments. I would love to hear your input. I would love to hear your feedback on this. If you're in a situation like this, let me know. I'm here to help. If you know someone, share this video. And of course, if you're interested in any coaching sessions, I would be more than happy to help you. Check out coachingwithandres.com. I'm always here to help. Thank you very much. I'll see you soon.